I have tried to film this New Year video 3 times, so bear with me guys. We are actually getting ready for the day. I have a few other videos I want to film for you, but in the new year we are thinking about new principles, new ways, and new actions to show up as our best self and bloom into the person we want to be. So bear with me as I get ready for the day, doing my skincare, doing my makeup, and just telling you guys the principles that I have set to not waste another year. We're going to be talking about systems and processes, your values, identity shifts, self-respect, audits, and really protecting your energy so that you can let go and release. So we're going to talk about those today. I have it all on my phone with my notes, and we are going to do my skincare through this video because you guys know that I love to chat. So welcome back to Balance While Blooming. My name is Bridget. I'm 27 years old. I'm a wife, a stepmom. I work a full 9 to 5, and I'm the creator and founder here at Balance While Blooming, where we share all the ways to believe in yourself, build the life of your dreams, balance your day-to-day life so that you can bloom and become your best self. So let's get right into how you can also do this reset, this new year, new you, and show up for your best self. For me, this is me showing up as my best self. I would just quit and not post a video and really just not move forward, but we are looking at new principles and new perspectives as we go through the new year, and I want you to too. Know that it's never too late to restart, reset, and realign. I actually just did a whole rebrand, which is also why I'm going forward with this, is because we are ready to show up as our best selves. We stopped living our best life in October, gave myself time to slump, and then restarted in November and December, depending on when you really think about when I started my reset, my rebrand, and planning, prepping, and doing all of that. So realistically, I'm not doing a full reset, but I want to tell you how you cannot waste another year, how you can rebrand your life, and check out that video as well. So first things first is that I am going to be setting systems and processes instead of habits and goals. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to have goals or that I'm not going to set myself up for success with things that I want to achieve. But I want to tell you guys, I'm turning 30 in 2028, so I only have a few more years to thrive and live my best life and be the person of my dreams by 30. So what am I going to do? Create sustainable systems and processes that have longevity for me to show up as my best self. Here at Balance While Blooming, that we share all the ways that you can have longevity, sustainability, and figuring out who you want to be is just part of the journey, and that you don't just do it for this year. You are doing it for your life, for your future, and the person that you truly want to be. I think that a lot of times we just think 3 months, 6 months, a year, and we don't realistically think about all the things that we want to do and achieve in the next 3 to 5 years. So that's my goal as I am changing how I'm going to look at 2026. I want to do things that make me feel good, and a lot of that is showing up as the person that I know I'm meant to be, and do it for the sustainability and longevity of my life and the person that I want to become. Because this person does not just magically come about. It's the processes, the systems, and the habits that you set. But it's not just about the systems and the habits for this year. It's the goals that will lead up to the smaller aspects of the person I want to be. And that being said, I'm going to understand my values. No more vibes. It's all about the value. Do you know your value? Do you know what you believe in? Do you know the person that you want to become and what values she has? Now, that's important that you break the patterns, that you know that there's no easy way out, that it's not just going to magically happen, and that you are going to go through the system and the routines and do the work by setting your values, setting your boundaries, and knowing what is aligned with you and what is not, because it's really important that you show up as your best self in this next year. So go with intention and not motivation. Don't follow a crowd, and know how you can balance who you are today with who you want to become, because you're not always going to be this person, but that doesn't mean that you can't have an identity shift. And that's the next thing. We need to not reinvent the wheel year and year again. It's important that you know who you want to be, who you want to become, and how you're going to become this next level person as you're going through the journey. It's important that you know that this perfect version of yourself is actually the next best self, this person who has these values, has these goals, but you also can't do it all at once. So it's important that you are finding this identity shift for right now, for this season of life. What do you need to change? What do you need to do? And what can you change right now to show up as your best self? Who is this person? And what is one thing that you can change about her that lets you be the person of your dreams? Reinvent one aspect of yourself, either your mindset, your productivity. For me, it's consistency. I want to be more consistent in this year. That's the identity shift, that I'm going to show up consistently, no matter what it looks like, and show up for every aspect of life that I want. Am I going to be perfect at everything? No. And I'm not going to be the best of the best. But that doesn't mean that I can't have this identity shift where I show up as the person I want to be right now. Because the shift that I'm making is going to give me self-respect. I'm going to let everything else bloom around me. And I'm gonna know that I can start trusting myself, talk positively about myself, and know my worth through this journey of life. It's important that you understand who you are today is not who you want to become yet, but you've never been this person before. So give yourself grace. Talk to yourself as if you were your best friend. What would you say? What would you do? And learn to respect who you are now with who you want to be and how you can show up as her along the way. Understand who you are, who you want to be, and how you're going to become this person along the journey, because it's important that you check in and audit yourself. So many times we set these big goals for the year and we don't understand that we need to break them down to semi-annually, quarterly, monthly even, and weekly check-ins. You need to hold yourself accountable. You need to audit yourself, and you need to show up as your best self. It's important that you are showing up as her every day, every week, every month, every 6 months, every 3 months, and for the whole year. You are now adapting and adjusting and learning along the way. So don't make it and leave it till December. I want you to take it right now to the level of who you want to be. Who do you want to be by the end of the year? And how are you going to break that down into 6-month goals, 3-month goals, and set the systems for longevity? It's not about right now. It's about knowing who you want to be, how you're going to become that person, and what you're going to do to show up as her and your best self. It's important that you know who you are, how you're going to do that monthly, weekly, and daily with the energy that you have. How are you protecting yourself to show up as the best self? Your energy, right? We are giving ourselves too much energy to either other people's lives, too much information about your life, or you're just surrounding yourself with people who are draining you from the life that you want to achieve. It's important that you know who you want to become, and how you are going to become this person is showing up as her, knowing your best self, and understanding that who you are is who you want to become, and that you set the boundaries and know how you are going to say yes to things, how you're going to say no to things, and the things that you need to reflect on and really set those boundaries and balance in every aspect. Because there are things that you need to let go of. There's people who no longer have access to you. There's people who are going to bring negativity, and you need to be able to nip it in the butt and say, nope, this is not for me now. This is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to show up. And when it doesn't align anymore, you need to let it go and release it. It's important that you know what no longer aligns with you, how you've changed, how you've evolved, and how you can stop holding yourself back from other people's thoughts, or other people's energy, and start protecting your own peace by letting it go and releasing it. There are times that you have to step into your power. You need to step into this person who knows that this no longer aligns with you, and it's draining you, and it's no longer serving you, and you need to show up as this next level person by saying no, saying goodbye, and letting go of the things that no longer align. Overall, change this next chapter of life in this year. For me, it's the next 3 years, as I am showing up to have all the boundaries set, my life areas balanced, and showing up as my best self. I will be sharing what I'm doing for the next 1,000 days till my 30th birthday, and I'm also going to be sharing with you guys what is coming up in 2026, what I accomplished in 2025 next week. But I want to remind you that it's not all about the reset, the realignment, and the readjustment in January. It's really understanding why you're doing the reset, what you're doing it for, and how you're going to show up for not only today, this month, this year, but also for the longevity of your life and future. So I wanted to make this quick video for you guys, sharing how I want you to start auditing your life, checking around you. Where's your energy going? How are you being drained? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to release? But also step into that self-respect, that person that you want to be, and change your identity one step at a time, one chapter or season at a time, and don't reinvent the wheel all at once. Take it one step at a time and understand your values and this person that you really want to become, because you need to set the systems and processes for the longevity, the future, this person you want to be. It's not all about today or even in 365 days. It's how it's going to look in 6 months, a year, 3 years, 5 years. What are you doing today for your future self, and how are you going to build her, believe in her, and balance who you are today with who you want to become? How are you going to start showing up to bloom and become? So remember, you are not alone. You have this community, but I also really challenge you to inspire others, set your boundaries, set how you are going to build your future, and believe along the journey. Don't do it all at once. Let's go on this journey. It will be unique to you, but just know that you don't have to be alone. As always, I hope that this video inspires you to go a little bit different than going on the normal path of life where we are resetting, setting the goals, falling off track. Let's make this year different. Let's think about the future. Let's think about how you can change your life and how you can start living the life of your dreams. I'm here for you every step of the way, and this community is here for you because we are doing it a little bit different in 2026, and I cannot wait for you to be by our side and support us along the way. Subscribe, like, and follow me over on Instagram as we are continuously going on our personal development journey. I only started this journey in June of 2023, and I cannot believe how much I have accomplished, but I still have so much further to go. So let's do it together. I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.